Yeah, 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 yeah. Your favorites time. You already know what time it is. Look, I'm gonna get into the Celebrity Insider episode the same way they get in the episodes. But see, I'm gonna do it different. I'm gonna hit your online website and I'm gonna hit your social media. Number one, let me explain what's going on. There is Celebrity Insider. It's the name of a place, the name of a reference to a popular site that talks about your celebrities. All your celebrities know them. They're well known. Let me get into the detail of why I'm talking about them. I don't want you to be shocked, but I want you to know this. Celebrity Insider has writers, right? One of the writers, Dylon Fisher. Dylon, no hot fire. You are trash. You are trash. Let me explain what I'm going into. Number one, gets, let's say, in between 5 to 10K views per video because they have a bigger name site. So number one, subscribe and hit the bell and get TheCzarr the subscribers, the follower, and attention more than these lames. Because I'm about to explain something that's going to blow your mind dealing with them. Before I get to that, let me say one more thing. Dealing with Celebrity Insiders, they cover some of your favorite celebs. They get mass views on one of their pages. It's not only that I have more subscribers than one of their other channels, but it's the fact I went down and them carrying a narrative. It's not new. It's not new at all. Now, I could do a whole series on it. Comment below if you want me to do a series on Celebrity Insider, because I will do a series on them. I looked at multiple things. I can defend multiple celebrities looking into what they're doing, and objectively, because I don't have nothing for any of them, but I can defend them. Let me go into now. Dylon Fisher. You see, the reason I brought him up again was after I did some research. So the first time I heard of him was when I seen he carried the narrative with the mother. Let me quickly explain that. This was planned. In order to prove it, I'm going to go back. June 16th. June 16th. That's when I did my C Glizzy story. Remember that? I talked about him, what was going on. Remember I told you a lot of other websites jocked the story. They jocked the story. None of them were worried about that. Mine's got more views than one of the channels of subscribers they have. My one video. Okay? Now get this. When I re-looked into it, I read up another of Dylon, no hot fire stories, right? June 19th, he did that story. June 19th, you did that story. That means June 16th, I did it. My viewership was already up there with the story. 3 days later, you do the story to get paid by Celebrity Insider. If you get paid online. Okay? It's the type of media you like. He's not doing his research. He waits till everyone else does the story, then he does it. Let me get a bit deeper. Because here's how I know the thing with Dina Hashem is planned to carry a race narrative. I looked up the story. Now get this. July 20th, I did my story, even though I seen it July 19th. Guess when his dropped? July 19th. Did you read the story? Read through it. He brings up the ideology the mother hasn't responded when that's a lie. She responded right away. But here's where he goes into it next. He posts a critic. Do you know what this critic said? Oh, why the black people gotta say stuff when they talk about Michael Jackson, they talk about Whitney Houston. Do they make jokes about how she found lifeless in a bathtub? How Dr. stuffed the needle in the Michael? Do we make jokes about that part? Or how about they joke about their life? With Whitney Houston, they joke about Bobby Brown. With Michael Jackson, they joke about the alleged accusations dealing with children. They don't joke about how they died. So that's a slap in the face to tell all of you, shut up. Don't play with me. I will ether you. I will build my career off of destroying your media. I'll destroy your website. TheCzarr is the website destroyer. I will destroy you. I'll go through your website and do a different story. And when the weekend hits, I'll have them looking forward to 3 or 4 stories. I'll destroy your website. I'll make Celebrity Insiders my footstool. All of you shut up, or I'm going to destroy you. Because your writer posted that narrative, which is false. It's a lie. We don't make fun of how they died. They make fun of situations around them, but not how they died. I will slap your media around. I'll pimp you out. Celebrity Insider, I will pimp you out. Don't play with me. I'll put you in that corner and you'll get all my money. Don't play with me. Your editors will work for me. I'm not playing with you. Because what you did, you incited a racial narrative that's a lie. You showed that you have a racist mentality. That's a lie. And whatever that editor does, he's working for you. Die line, fish and chips, no hot fire. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm really not. I read what he wrote, and I said, either they don't proofread his work or they're racist. And I don't say that lightly. I don't throw that word around. You never heard me throw that around. Y'all are racist. You allowed him to post that critic. Lying when the mother spoke up publicly. We all saw it. Then he posted a critic saying black people don't like when people joke about other black people, when you know her coward, pelican-nosed, long-faced self would not joke on another Caucasian person or a person with a different orientation, or she'd be attacked. Stop lying. You're lying. And you're making it seem like black people have some motive. Specifically, you named Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. Why didn't you name Heath Ledger or that girl named Brittany that was found in a bathtub? Why didn't you name anyone else? Stop playing. You know she's wrong. Dylon, I better, no, not maybe, I better see you writing a story about Dina Hashem. I better see it. You already put the narrative. We saved it. If you don't get on your job, I will show how you're racist. This was plain racism. I read it, and listen, I grew up colorblind. But what you wrote was so sickening when you know that wasn't the problem. She joked about how he died. She made a joke. And no one jokes about Whitney Houston in a bathtub or Michael Jackson getting a needle slammed into him with drugs. No one does that. And you know it. But you're so freaking discriminatory and just blinded by your prestige. You can't see how low you are. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I'm not playing with Celebrity Insider. You know it. Because before I destroy someone, I tag you every time. From the rappers I talked about, tagged them before I destroyed them. I gave them a front row seat every time. And I'll do the same to you. I'm not playing with you. You better fix your media. Fix your racist, uppity writers. Teach them how to write real media. Don't play objective when you're painting a narrative to make it seem like black people have an issue with it because, oh, he's black. That's a lie. You're a lie. Your media's a lie. If I find out who's in charge of your media, TheCzarr won't have them. I'll make them respond. I'll force you to respond because I'll go off on your media. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with none of y'all. I really am not. I told the news stations, they know the deal. I dealt with other websites, they know the deal. It seems like you think I'm play with you. You're no different. Matter of fact, those other websites and those news stations are bigger than you. It is nothing to deal with you. It's nothing. Because you guys are painting a racist narrative when nobody is speaking has any race to them. How dare you? You know that's not true. Name a comedian that built their career off of joking about Whitney Houston in a bathtub. Name a comedian that built a career off of Michael Jackson with a needle in his arm. Name a comedian that built a career off of how Prince was found. Name one. And for the same amount you can name, I can name a comedian that is Caucasian that made an African American joke that was just as foul. Stay objective or don't do it. Because I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with them. They already know the deal. I don't care no more. Fix your media. It's disgusting. You're letting this Dylan Fisher write all sorts of crap. He's writing all types of crazy stuff when you know he's trash. We will pimp smack fish and chips. Fix your media. What's wrong with you? You're posting the most racist stuff ever, then making it be on black people, which means you're co-signing what Dina Hashem did. You're co-signing it. And I don't mean literally, because we know Dylan's head's not built for a pimp slap, but we'll take your media down. You don't need it. You don't need your media up. If you want to paint racist pictures, paint them. But stand on it. Don't act like, oh, what she did so bad. Oh, why didn't the mother respond? When you're co-signing it. That's not objective, because that's not true. The jokes aren't even tailored around how the person died. It's about their life, how they lived it, what they did in it. Not whether the needle was in, whether they drowned in the tub. Are you stupid? You literally opened yourself up to the wildest criticism ever. No, I'm serious. Dylan Fisher, the dirty Sanchez mustache. You need a spinoff in Anchorman with Dina Hashem. I am serious. But it will be called the dynamic duo of discrimination, because that was the biggest load of discrimination I've read. It was so discriminatory that you didn't read what you posted from that criticism. That was literally a person that was carrying a strong race narrative demeaning black people. Literally. That's not why we said it. How are you allowed to get rid? Celebrity Insider, how do you allow your writers to write such racially empowered media? How? If I sat up here and I wrote, oh, these people always do this. They always act uppity and write stuff and put down other races. That would be true. I can show you other stories you did it. I can tell you don't read his media. From here on, you better go back and read every story he ever wrote. You better go back and read every story he wrote. Just reading the few ones I did. I'm like, does he get his stuff proofread? There's no way. It's so racially motivated that it makes my stomach hurt. And he's a cleanup writer. Dylan is a cleanup writer. He doesn't break stories. He cleanup writes. The first story he did right on time was the one that was racially motivated. Are you kidding me? You're on time for that story, right? But you're late for everything else. I'm going to find out where you're stealing your media. I'm almost sure you're stealing it from YouTubers. I'm almost certain. Because of what I read, I heard other YouTubers saying it 3 to 4 days before you said it. If that's how you guys get paid, take your website down. Go do your own footwork. Stop getting it off the backs of others who are working hard. That's all you websites do. You take narratives painted around you and build your story. That's disgusting. You are the worst media company I've ever seen. Now it's proof. Because he's literally not even attacking Dina Hashem. He doesn't even say it's bad she did that. He says, why didn't the mother speak? I'm going to tell you this. I will be the website destroyer. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to patiently wait for you guys to get media together. I will destroy that website. I'm telling you, it's not just that story. You guys never proofread what he got. I got 5 other guys reading through your site. They're nearly barfing on themselves because of how racially motivated your stories are. We're throwing up over here. Like, who supports this? Then when it's a story not involving race, it sounds great. Why is that? Oh, they can write well when they can relate to someone. If you're a writer that needs to relate to someone in order to write the truth or to write sensibly, get out the business. Get out. We're done with you. We're done. You're not going to pay someone to discriminate. Pay him because he can write discriminatory and paint a narrative that's a lie, let alone saying the mother didn't speak up. Yes, she did. She was one of the first people to speak up. Maybe Dylan needs to go do his own research and stop looking around asking other people. Fucking crab. You're a crab. You're a crab. Do you know what a crab does? You walk along the bottom. You're on the bottom. That means you don't mean nothing. That means you're not worth nothing. That's Dylan's line. You're destroyed. It's over. Game over. TheCzarr shuts it down. Stop playing with me. Next, I'm going for you. If I have to go through every story on your YouTube, I'll do it. I'll go through story by story and make a series for the whole media. I promise. We shut it down. No matter who does stuff to hate, we shut it down. And wait till I show some of the celebrities. I don't think some of these celebrities are reading what you're writing. Dylan, I don't think they're reading what you're writing. I'm going to go through, show celebrities, and we're going to figure out if some of them see what you're writing. Especially, here's what's sick. Especially the African-American ones. I'm going to see if they see what you're writing. Because if they actually read it and they thought about what you said, and I'm going to show Cleo what you wrote. I'm going to show her. You have the nerve to call out the mother when you're allowing racially motivated discrimination to come through when that person said something about how he died. No one does that. Did you ever hear me joke about Heath Ledger dying? Did you ever hear me joke about someone? No one does that. But you do it and try and say, oh, it's up in the air. Could have been that way. You're a joke. No, you are a joke. Fun that the Hashem thing happened because you are a joke. You're a joke. And just like I do with everyone else, I'm going to put this video at your footstep. It's up to you. Celebrity Insider, I will go through each of your stories. You need to read what this guy's writing. I don't know whether it's he has a vendetta in life. I don't know whether he grew up prejudiced. I don't know what it is. But his writing sucks. Fix it. That's terrible. You're not going to paint a narrative of black people because you allowed him to say what he felt. Oh, well, I can conform with Dina Hashem. I mean, we are similar. You ain't never lived a black life. You ain't never faced any prejudice. But you want to write about prejudice. Oh, black people always do. You're sick. You're sick. And if no one ever told you, I'm going to tell you. You are a sick individual. You guys, do you guys respect that? Do you respect that? That was pure Go read the critic he posted. It was pure prejudice. There was nothing objective about it. It was pure prejudice. They always, they always do that. Who's they? We always do what? Because he's black and because she's a white comedian? No comedian I've sat in front of, and I've sat in front of a lot, ever joked that harshly on how someone died. They joked about their life. What they did say, oh, he died in a bike accident. Maybe he could have did a few more tricks and went through a third tree. Ha ha ha. Nobody does that. Are you stupid? Yo, I'm sick right now. Guys, go read, before they try and rush it away, because we copied all his stories. Go read Dylan Fisher's stories. He is notorious for writing like this. He's notorious. He always, guys, go read, copy and paste his stories. He is sick. He is sick, man. This guy is one sick guy. He puts the light on prejudice and discrimination. He puts no emphasis on the fact it's wrong to joke about someone dying. Never. Go read his stories. Read all of them. I'm serious. I mean this. Read it all. Let Celebrity Insider know you're done with it. Just because you're in an uppity area, living prestigious, you're not going to just talk about people that are in a lower spot however you want. That won't fly. We're done with it. You ain't in the trenches? Shut up and move. Shut up and move on. Talk about a prestigious dinner you're sitting at. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. I'm going to tell you this. We're very close to reaching one of my first goals. The moment I reach that goal, if they're still writing stories like this, I am going to, I'm going to go so hard. This XxxTentacion story, you ain't seen nothing. The way I'm coming for them, their media, the things I'm going to show you guys, you will never respect Celebrity Insider again. They'll never respect you again. Do you know how many stories you have editors? You think Dylan Fisher is the only editor I saw writing funny stuff? I'm coming for all of you. All of you sit up there writing with your feet up, getting pats on the back when you're straight prejudice. It's disgusting. And I'm not even going to tell you the stories. I'm going to drop them one after the other, after the other, after the other. You have so many people that can relate to someone as sick as Dina Hashem. I'm shocked you're even in business. I'm shocked you are. Don't worry. TheCzarr's going to help you. I'm going to help you. You can't get it together, so I'm going to help you. That's, if I'm not good for anything, I'm good with helping out people like you. It's going to be fun. Listen, you put out the stories because you want them to be seen. I'll help you help them be seen. By everybody you wrote them about, who I don't think saw what you wrote. By other people who are going to enjoy to see what you think, or what your editors through you think. We're going to have fun. Celebrity Insider. The inside man. It's not like he's ever taken a story, right? All authentic writing. The day it happens. This one, hey, I think we need to sit down at dinner and talk about exactly how we are going to approach this thing. You know, I know you guys do stories 2 to 3 days after, and 1,000 people do it. So let's take the time to go through each story and see exactly what YouTuber said, exactly what your guy wrote. Let's make a big YouTube feed. Your online site has stayed ahead of the game, and you've always been ahead of time doing stories the time of. Guys, this is going to be fun. Celebrity Insider, thank you. I was looking for someone as narrow minded and disgusting as you. Thank you. And you're a writer putting out this story and you letting him do it showed me exactly where you are. We are going to have a fantastic relationship. Oh, I tell you. Ah, feel that breeze? That's the breeze of justice. And you may have missed the series, but welcome to CommenterNation, the greatest nation since United Nations. Commenter Galaxy, Commenter Universe, Commenter World. Where the ones who comment are the ones who help you put your narrative together. Since you can't seem to have writers to do it. They don't know what objectivity is. So I guess right now I don't know what objectivity is. I just know how discriminatory and disgusting his story was. All rights reserved.